welcome back. I am going to close out with some closing thoughts. Well, obviously. But my thoughts were actually directed, well, not only, I guess I'll do the reason for it another time, but tonight, I want to focus on Lebron James. Now, we all know what happened. We reported on this story over the summer on the Mikey Report. Hardcore about the decision. And I was thinking, you said you were going to stick with Cleveland. You were going to bring a championship to Cleveland. LeBron, whatever happened to that? One thing I've learned is loyalty. Granted, you need to go where the money is, and Mr. Gilbert wasn't giving you the money. Granted. But, and you wanted to be with a star, so that way you could easily fill in and contribute and win a championship. I understand that, Ron. But you told the fans, you told everyone, I'm going to bring a championship to this team, to the Cavaliers. And I'll stick with the Cavaliers, no matter how long. Now, that to me is going back on your word. Saying you would, but you didn't. So, why? Why LeBron? I'm pretty sure you don't watch this. I know, I'm pretty sure you don't. But if you did, imagine how many, and just think about all the fans that in Cleveland, in Akron, in your hometown, in your home state, that you alienated by not only going to a different team, but the way you did it, making a huge spectacle out of just a simple decision. Did it really have to be an hour-long broadcast on ESPN in the summer, figuring out where are you going? Did it have to be that? In my personal opinion, I don't think so. Granted, you wanted the money. You wanted to be with a team that you knew could make, that would have a solid chance of going. And it influenced a teammate of yours to go with you, Zidi Ilgauskas, and it also influenced Chris Bosh to go. So, and I know Zidi is a good player. So you have you, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Zidi, Ron. Instead of just being 2, it doubled to 4. It's kind of like when Paul Pierce of the Celtics brought in Garnett and Allen, and they built up within their system Rondo and Perkins, and they brought in Shaq later on. Granted, Boston is an elite market. Cleveland's not a big market. Miami, semi-big market. Not a whole lot, because really, they just focus on baseball, especially in Tampa. But making a huge spectacle out of nothing, because did Kevin Garnett say, oh, I'm going to have an hour-long program to figure out where I'm going? Did Ray Allen? Did Shaq? Did any other big names who were free agents, or who were thinking, oh, I'm going to go to a different team and have a shot at a championship or another championship? Did they ever think of doing that? No. Why? Because they aren't as big-headed. They aren't labeled the king. Granted, you may have the nickname King James. But you're nowhere near kingly respect, due to a lot of things. One is the alienation of your constituents, your Cleveland loyal subjects, to keep with this kingly reference, if I may. Second, there is only one king who deserves all respect. And third and finally, you used your power to influence in a negative way. Yes, I can get livid. I can get bitter. I'm not really a pro basketball fan. I'm just one who follows. I just follow the sports. I follow the trends. I follow what people do. Because I need to see what I am ministering to. So, if you happen to be watching this, LeBron, take it from me. Learn a little more respect. Granted, I'm probably younger than you. I actually wonder... Yes, I am younger than you by about 3 years. But just because you have 7 years experience in the NBA drafted in the first round out of high school doesn't mean you're completely mature in having respect. And after your stunt over the summer, I can see why. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. I like to thank all of the people who make the Mikey Report possible. You, the fans. See, that's one thing you can learn, Lebron. Respect your fans. Thank the fans for once. Okay. I thank my fans. I thank the sponsors who are able to support. I thank the people, the companies that have developed things for free, which we are able to use. YouTube, obviously. Webs.com, our host site for the Mikey Report website, MikeyReport.webs.com. Check it out. Also, cafepress.com. We have a shop, and it's pretty much apparel, hoodies, accessories, gifts for men, women, kids, dogs. We have, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Cafe Press Shop is through the MikeyReport.webs.com. You can check it out there. Also, there will be a transcript of well, not this part, but the rest of it all the articles that I've talked about tonight, including the Rowan Valley Forge stat information. What else am I gonna say here? Oh yes. I also like to thank I mentioned sponsors. Chris Jones for Chris Mike Jones Design, formerly White Tide Design, but another company has that name, so didn't want copyright infringement and all that. So it's now Chris Mike Jones. So if you look at earlier videos, if you see White Tide Design, remember I have Chris Jones with it. So that way it is Chris Mike Jones Design. And Butler Down Videos. They are great fans and supporters, and I like to thank a lot of the students who are at Valley Forge who watch the Mikey Report. Without your guys' support and your urging for these videos, I probably wouldn't be doing this at 10:30 at night. Well, 9, 10:30, maybe midnight, depending. I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So, thank you. And I have to end with, of course, thanking 2 other people. My mom for instilling the entrepreneurial spirit and passion in, kind of her, because she's my mother and she gave birth to me, so she makes it possible for me being here, supporting me 110% in anything I do. And Lord Jesus Christ, of course, my Heavenly Father, is one who instilled the entrepreneurial spirit and passion and desire to do a lot of the stuff I do. So that's everything for the Mikey Report for tonight, December 2nd, 2010. I'm Mikey Edwards. Enjoy it all, and happy Hanukkah, and God bless.